Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of the Tales of Exandria campaign. And if you're watching this, that means you hopefully watched part 1, which means by now you definitely should have given us a follow here at the channel. You know, it's just nice to do that. Subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a like, follow, subscribe, comment on our videos. It helps the algorithm pick us all up. And we are getting so close to monetization on YouTube. Oh, that's going to be so much fun once we start making those pennies a week. Woo! Yeah. Exciting. But anyways, everybody, let us continue where we left off. Dorzin and Silverin breach out of the water, both of them moving and breathing fairly heavily. Dorzin, at this point in time, the bubble is just barely still over your face. It is dissipating, and the two of you break out of the water, and as you crawl up onto the land, you're both in hyperthermia mode. Your body is freezing. Your entire system is beginning to shut down. You are so cold. It's a lot different than when you came through the other side.
I think Dorzin's having a better time, though, because that spell...
Regeneration's still going.
It's helping, but you both are like in that freezing, shaking state. And all of you hear the two of them breach out of the water going and crawling out.
Oh, god damn it. And Kuma will run over with a blanket from his bedroll and fucking put it over. So we're like, I thought you knew better than to just... I thought you would have done some kind of protection against the cold, damn it.
10 damage to both of you. Dorzin, you heal 1.
I was prepared for a fucking dragon, not the... Pop!
Get
up on dry land and...
Can I burning hands myself to dry me off?
It doesn't exactly
just
work
about
like
to
that?
say that I'm going to use prestidigitation to just dry them off both.
Best spell in D&D. It's a cantrip, and it's still the best thing your party can do right now. So as the two of you crawl onto land, the dog goes over to you, Silver, and goes, "Oh boy, Cuddles time!" Blow dryer and Cuddles. Oh, this is so good. It's the only time he shows me affection. Did I tell you all that?
Yeah.
It's sad. Jimmy, your coin works beautifully, and I toss it back to him.
Jimmy, he still has the,
Thanks.
like, bubble on his mouth.
You can just like and he like pokes his finger through and the bubble doesn't pop, it just stays there. I don't know how to get rid of that part. Maybe it needs a little more testing.
Probably gonna stay on you forever.
And it's up to you, Gorinsky, if you think Jimmy would notice that time discrepancy.
Like his sense of time, especially when he's working, is warped. Like he thought an hour passed like minutes ago, and it wasn't the case because he was busy learning from Kuma. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, did you find anything interesting? We've been dissecting the... Well, they've been dissecting the dragon.
Yeah, you refuse to get your hands dirty, Mary. You gotta learn this eventually.
Well, I already know how to do it, but why should I when you were all so enthusiastic about it?
Yeah, I didn't want to get in the way.
Exactly.
I haven't seen you do it once, damn it.
I've seen you do it, so I know how to do it. Well, at least.
It's
Just
Watch
neat,
even
so
find
that works.
Watching and doing are two different things, Mary.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
Then you haven't done it yet.
Were there any like dragon eggs or dead bodies or like chests?
Ice. Lots of ice.
Covering all the dragon eggs.
We were
and
down there a
dead
very
bodies,
long time.
Of course.
So, no dragon baby, that's good. So we have ice, no baby.
Oh, and portals to other dimensions, but that's beside the point.
We'll
Oh,
discuss that
interesting.
later. We've got what we came here for. You're finished with the dragon, right?
I think we have plenty of time to talk, don't we? Now,
Well, if
I
we're
mean,
gonna-
we don't.
If we're going to
I'm sorry,
talk,
go on.
Do you know? Would you rather prefer to do it here or somewhere safer, but not near the Abishai Mountain?
Yeah, I'd prefer to get somewhere a bit warmer, if that's all right with you guys.
how? If I remember right, we slid, went woo,
Yeah.
split up.
Yeah, those guys have wings. We don't.
Well, I might have a solution. Let me warm up a little. And unless there's anything else going on, what I intend to do is I was going to use a higher level spell slot to conjure woodland beings,
Okay.
namely pixies, and ask them to help us all fly with their pixie dust.
Okay, Peter Pan.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe in fairies. Jimmy would. Everybody else doesn't, so they can't fly.
Dorson knows some fairies.
Hey.
He's got you there.
Some of them are my
Dorsen
cousins.
believes.
Hold on, Jiro, does he summon some of my old family?
Roll me a D100.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
28.
No.
Okay.
Like, oh, hey, Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
That's
you,
Jeffy
Brown.
Dahmer with an O. He's great.
Oh god. Yeah, but Sylvan looks for one specific pixie, namely the one who's in charge of the gang.
Yep. What?
Fire dust. How are you doing today?
Great.
Sorry it's cold. Can you lend us some pixie dust so we can fly?
yeah, of course. The one thing, you always call us up and go, hey, can you help us out? Like, why don't you ever call us up just to talk?
I do sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what would you do otherwise? Turn people to
Oh.
stone and throw them in the forest?
I'll do it again when we're back in town and when we're in a tavern,
Excuse me.
so we can have some ale or wine or whichever alcohol you love to drink.
I would love a harsh dwarven ale. Honestly, it's been so long. All I've been drinking is fucking wine over there. And you realize it's been like 100 years for me, right?
No, apologies if it's been a while for you.
Yeah.
Also, at least in a tavern, there's plenty of drunks that you can play your pranks on.
Alrighty, all of you start flying. And because the pixies are a little bit of pranksters, everyone aside from Silrin, your butts are what's causing you to fly. So your
Literally
butt,
Peter
like
Pan.
yeah, like the dog, begins lifting up into the air.
Clip it.
I'm using
Thank you.
Mage Hand to keep my skirt in place.
So I'm not sure why I'm... No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
A
Thank
little
you,
more
Fire
creative
Dust.
next time, though.
Since you have to still be in this plane, do you want to stay here or would you want to come with us?
All of the pixies start playing with your hair.
Oh, god damn it.
And of
That's-
course,
Right.
Sir Superfang gets the same treatment. Oh boy, do I get another ponytail?
No, if anything, I can imagine since it's cold that some of the pixies just hug Superfang for the warmth and fuzziness.
Yep.
I imagine Superfang has like cornrows over his entire body.
It's so super fun now.
Well, let's be off, and we have an hour of flight. 60 feet, I
Alrighty.
believe.
That is correct. Everybody, I would like two people survival checks to get through the systems and caverns. Unless somebody has the feature that says you remember everywhere you've ever been when you travel.
That was Prissa.
No, there's somebody else who might have that in this party. The
Maybe an
Wanderer, Outlander, I think, or the Wanderer.
Mm.
None of you have that? Kuma, what's your background?
Bounty hunter.
Yeah, never mind, you don't have that.
Man,
I'm
I had
observant.
crappy rolls.
Mary, nope. I mean, yeah, then just straight survival. All right, Ace. We'll say it takes all of you roughly 40 minutes to find your way out of the system of tunnels. So you have 20 more minutes of flight as you've now made it outside into that open air and look at the beautiful tundra surrounding you.
Down below, I'm assuming, because we still have to descend.
Yes, yes.
How long do you think it would take to descend?
Depends. Stealthily, probably 30 minutes.
Well, 'cause
Not
I'm
so
asking-
stealthily.
32 feet per second per second.
Well, I'm just asking because, like, if we're gonna the way to avoid do it stealthily, just keep going horizontally and stuff, and then once we're far enough, then just go straight down.
You can certainly try.
Oh fudge!
With the superhero landing?
You know what that does to your knees, man?
Yeah, that wrecks your shit.
Yeah.
You
Like
know
doors
what?
and
Oh,
you
it's
think
so
barbarians care?
impractical.
Do you think barbarians care?
Oh, you didn't notice my post in general chat then. Okay.
yeah about the
Yeah.
yeah about the.
I
new
don't care
falling
how angry you
rules.
are at the earth. If you fall from too high, it hurts.
Alright. Well, alright. We only got 20 minutes. Let's get down there.
Alrighty, so I need another survival check between two of you.
The ground is my favorite enemy. I always know where it is.
Man, my survival rolls, like at least just the first rolls today.
Ace, are you going to be the other one?
I'll let someone else do it this time.
I'll do it.
Hmm. I think he wants you all to die. All right. You fly around the mountain and go to the other side of where the flowing river is and begin descending outwards. As soon as you get maybe 500 feet out, you immediately start nose diving to glide, leaving yourselves with, 1 minute of flight when you're just a few feet off the ground as you begin traversing. Of course, Ace. Oh no, you don't have your steed right now. That's right. Sad.
Way to rub it in.
Well, the Steve he's storms off somewhere. We don't know where. I could summon.
Yeah. So anyways,
Yep.
You've all landed on the ground. And now that your adrenaline has subsided, the exhaustion from the fight that you just had to go through begins setting into you all. And you look ahead, and you don't see Vasselheim, but you know it's that direction somewhere.
Alright, let's find somewhere to rest for the night, and I'm assuming more than just me will have a method to get there. Like Saren looked expectantly at Ace because he remembers what he did.
Doris and Jimmy, this look like a good enough spot for you?
Yeah. I don't see any of those things around.
How far away from the Abishai tribe would we be at this point?
Maybe
We would have seen it from the air, right?
Yeah, you would have seen it, or seen the mountain. The tribe is inside of the mountain. You're maybe a half mile, maybe more away right now.
Right.
Well, I'm tired. I think we should call this a spot.
Alright, since we can't risk a fire right now, Silen's gonna cast Goodberry. Here,
Alrighty.
it's a day's worth of food.
Superfang goes, "Oh boy, fat again," and eats the remaining.
The three leftovers.
Yeah.
I'll start. It looks fairly stable here. Like there's not. And you said we're a little bit away from the mountain, right? Half mile.
yeah.
So no, probably not have to worry about avalanches, but who knows? I don't know.
You're nowhere near any structures. You're just in the wide open tundra as of now. You
Okay.
can set up shop here because magic is bullshit. But
So I'm going to go ahead and start ritually casting Tiny Hut.
So you begin casting the spell, tracing and weaving magic throughout it, and 10 minutes go by easy. Everyone else, I assume you get huddled into the hut and begin your sleeps.
Yeah.
I'll stay up first watch.
Whom will take second?
Ace is just going to sleep the whole night through in the hut.
Ready? So, one last rollout here. Morning rolls around. Fast travel. Boop, 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 boop. You travel for the remainder of the day, heading directly back through the wide open landscape that you previously.
Face can teleport.
Before we start traveling. We
Yeah.
do breakfast. So, you guys ready to head back, or I think we're running out of time, or did you want to see more of the wilderness?
I'm very well satisfied with tundra for the rest of my lifetime, I think.
Yes, and I did promise my friend that I would get her a dwarven ale and plenty of people to mess with.
Sorry, Dorzen, Jimmy?
We don't need anything else, I think, out here.
It's time to show the Taskmaster a dragon's head.
I think they've seen one before, Dorzen.
They've seen
But
plenty.
from us. The
Oh,
people
right,
she
yeah.
wanted it to kill.
Yeah. Well, in that case, let's head back. And I'm going to go ahead and do teleport, which is just a verbal. And I know...
Doesn't it involve material component?
Nope.
Oh, that's only
Teleport.
circle. That's only circle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
circle. Yeah. Teleport is badass broken.
Yeah, it's really good.
It can go really bad, but it's really good.
Yeah, unless you have something. And I swear I thought I had grabbed something from...
I mean, I have Ace's play. Didn't he make it with paper from Vasselheim?
Paper from all over the place, but one of you has a potion from the Vasselheim. Like, you plucked a leaf from a tree and just left. Like,
Can't find it in my notes, but I know I've been
you
walking
guys
around everywhere.
spent downtime there. You have something from the area.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
these new socks. Like,
I
And
mean,
the
probably got like the bit of the mug of ale or part of the beer still stained in your shirt or something. It's from there.
You have a Jimmy that's from Vasselheim.
there you go.
That's true.
There we go.
Jimmy,
Anyway,
be
I
my
know I have
focus.
something.
Just the one of
Well,
But anyways,
Yeah.
you begin casting the spell. I believe because you have an object and you are very familiar, there's no possibility of you failing. Boink. You all reappear inside of the fighting pits in Vasselheim. Your most
In the
familiar.
middle of a fight.
Yes, actually. As
Oh,
you
shit.
all appear, you see two very large-looking, very strong-looking halflings running at each other, and all of you just appear there, and both of them go, "What the fuck?"
Are you
What-
fucking
what-
kidding me right now?
Alright,
Sorry.
everybody calm
That's
down.
a bad way to say thanks, Dorzen. I mean,
So-
sorry, Dorzen, Silrin.
Yes, because we're so similar. Sorry, folks. We'll be on our way. Enjoy
Ace
your
takes off his
match.
hat. Continue the match, my friends. It is Ace Storm Rider.
The
We'll see
crowd
you next
goes,
week.
"Oh shit, you're fighting!"
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, recall, Dorzen is the champion.
Yeah.
He is more
But,
recognized.
but Ace is more charismatic.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, he's...
So
So these
just-
two halflings are shitting their pants now, seeing the two of us.
No. I mean, they're fighters, dude. They are willing to fight you, but like, they were in the middle of a match. Both of them look swollen right now. You guys
So-
just interrupted it.
Wrestling terms, Dorzen is Brock Lesnar and Ace is The Rock. He's got the energy, right?
Right.
I haven't watched wrestling in
Sure.
like 10 years.
Stone Cold
I
Steve
think
Austin.
I think the last time I watched wrestling, I still had a high pitched voice. So like, yeah, I don't.
Meanwhile, Kenroth is Mike Tyson.
Not wrong. He will
I
bite
stopped
your ear
watching
off.
wrestling when Ric Flair was still a thing.
I have no idea. I used to watch. He was like, "Undertaker's so cool and edgy," and then that was it. So yeah, you all walk out. Silverin, that's 100% an option. You all watch Silverin just turn into something and nope the fuck away from you all.
Probably something like another giant owl picks up Fang and then flies away.
Already. So you're all here.
The Slayer's take.
Yeah, Cooper's go back to the take.
So everyone aside from Mary or sorry, aside from Silrin, are walking together through Vasselheim, making your way back over to the Slayer's Take as easily as you possibly can. Oh, that's the old image. Yeah?
Before we meet up with Silrin, I'm just turning to the rest of the group, explaining that. So Silrin he's a bit of one of those snake people, right?
The what?
And well, what's the term again? Yuan-ti, I think. I did read up a little bit on snakes once, and there's one fact that I remember, which is sort of interesting, and it said that all the male snakes they have 2 penises, and that explains why he's twice as much of a dick as anyone else. But,
What?
That was beautiful.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
Somebody please clip that one. That was yeah. Somebody please.
Oh my God.
I can't because it fucks up my everything. So.
Oh, God damn it.
Actually, speaking of which, if you are curious, we do have a system for Yuan-Tis. Yuan-Tis have 1d2 dicks.
What?
Would you like to roll to see how many dicks you have?
I mean, now that I have this option, why I might as well.
Are you sure you want to open that box?
Hey, it's already been opened thanks to Mary.
Alrighty, go for it.
I mean, hey, you never told what kind of die it is for lizard folk.
So what'd you say it was?
1d2.
1D. 1D2. Oh God. Okay, hey.
Yeah.
I'm normal.
Yeah, I mean, depends who
As
you
normal
talk to.
as yeah.
your other one fell off already. It's actually true in our world that male snakes have 2 penises because one of them usually falls off.
Right. But he's a half snake, which is why you have the chance.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And technically, I'm actually full snake, but I'm in the form of a human because infiltration, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
You got that aesthetic right. Wait, they have how many?
You'll have to-
What?
So you'll have to forgive him for it. It's just sort of in his nature. He can't really help,
Interesting.
Ace, you've been around long enough. You know what Yuan-Ti are. Doors and Jimmy, that sounds like gibberish to you. Cool.
I love seeing Jimmy process it.
But anyways, you all begin tracking your way over towards the Slayer's Take, and as you are walking up the stairs, you get maybe 15, 20 stairs up before you all start hearing
I'm going to look to see where the sound is coming from, emanating from.
You turn around.
I'm going to hide.
Okay. You turn around and you see that troll with the artificer on his shoulder running up the stairs. The artificer looks down and goes, "No, we're the first group done." And they just
See you at the top.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Can I see the top of the stairs?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to grab Jimmy and dimension door to the top.
Jimmy, are you willing?
I mean, there wouldn't be a reason I wouldn't be.
You
Okay.
little.
As they're you teleport to the top and you see Silrin sitting there checking out his nails.
I think they had to use the bathroom, Ace. They were going pretty quick.
Yeah, let's report in. Silren, is this where we report, or where do we go?
No. We need to talk to Lauren, as
Well,
well
let's
as
go.
show off the proof that you made the kill.
So I keep running in the direction we're supposed to go.
So you move inside where you see that this open area seems to have been filled with several different tables. You see that there are groups of adventurers who are actually mood change. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop 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 boop. Boop boop boop.
That one. My music.
I don't hear any music. Is it?
I told it to play. Is it not playing?
Not for me. Unless it's
It's not playing yet. No.
Yeah,
There
the
it is.
jukebox is off.
There's the background music loop.
Fuck. You guys hear it?
I hear the background music loop. Yeah. Oh,
For some reason it's not playing on mine.
no, that's not. I don't hear it either.
Well, I just turned it off.
I hear it. Yeah.
Whatever. You guys hear it. Cool. Good enough. As you look around, you see all of these tables are pulled forward with a multitude of other hunters that seem more closely associated with the guild itself, and a few of the other initiates that were here with you. Some of the initiates are sitting at the table crying. Some of them seem very heavily damaged and are in need of healing and repair from whatever they fought against. And as the two of you walk up, you watch as the sassy humanoid woman just appears next to you and goes, "Wow, so all the other ones died."
What?
Nope.
When you say sassy, is it? That's not Lauren, is it?
Oh, that's Lauren. She's a little sassy.
Okay.
You mean the rest of our party?
Yeah.
Dorzen's on his way up. I just was so excited to get here and see you. Jimmy and I ran as fast as we could.
Wait, she looks over at you, Sylvan. Did Mary live?
Mary's here, or she's going to be here soon.
She rolls her eyes super hard.
Yeah, I'm assuming you already know, because you always know, right?
Oh, Mary was with us down there too. It's just that Jimmy and I decided to run faster up here to get here.
Step
we'll
out
be
from
here.
behind Silver's shadow.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Mary, hi. Great. You,
The minute
she points at you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And you, points at you, Silren. Come with me.
Do I
So
need any like the dragon is in
Come on,
the other
Jimmy.
That
bag.
depends. Are you going to lie to me?
Well, no, but
Then you don't need it. Come on.
okay.
the
Jimmy,
minute
just
Dorson gets through the
tell the
door, he
truth,
says,
Jimmy,
"We
you're fine,
killed a
just-
dragon."
And she just waves her hand at you like, yeah, whatever. And it just keeps walking. Silren and
go.
Jimmy. Yep.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You got this, Jimmy. Guidance.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll.
By
I
the
think
way,
Jimmy's gonna tell the truth anyway. So,
So,
like,
Silverin,
always
do you
does.
know what's
But I'll-
going on?
I'll toss him an inspiration.
I do. And
Good
one
job,
thing
Jimmy.
too,
You got it.
Jero, because Sillen has been thinking about this and stuff. Before we would have walked in, can he have cast this on him? Oh, whoops, got to do cast this on himself for the charisma based one,
Sure.
just in case.
Sure.
His
Needs to
nails
be-
are extra shiny today.
So, the two of you are brought into a back room here inside of the take. This is really annoying me that I can't hear my own fucking music. Go with that one.
I can put my microphone up to.
That, no. The two of you are brought into a back room. The door shut behind you very heavily with a loud. There is a table in this room. There's one chair on one side and the two on the front side that the two of you are walking in from. She walks around and sits down, interrogation style, at the back table.
I walk up and I climb up the chair. I'm imagining it's not halfling size.
It is not. No, she did not meet any special accommodations for you.
And I set ouch on the table off of my back.
Sillen sits down casually because he's been in this position before, because his party.
Alrighty. She looks at you closely, Jimmy and Silren. First off, did you all find the creature and slay it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How
We
many
found it,
additional casualties?
There's no additional casualties unless you include the minions of the creature. But I don't.
No reason to. What was your name again?
They called him Jimmy.
James Tiltover. You can call me Jimmy if you want, though.
Built over. James, did your proctors assist you with getting to the location at all? Did they help you provide shelter for you, help track the location, discern its location, or kill any animals, feed you, house you, anything?
Well, some food was brought over. I mean, we had food, but that food was kind of better, so we took it. Yeah.
She writes something down on a piece of paper. Silren,
Yes.
did anyone in your party provide any extra assistance behind the scenes with them and their task? With getting to the mountain?
Just a quick reminder, Joe, because I am trying to be truthful here, and so I don't accidentally fuck it up.
Let's say the truth.
No, because I believe it just Ace teleported us there, correct?
He teleported his party across, not your party across.
Okay.
And you were helping with the survival checks.
All right. I don't know how to phrase that.
You were helping them find their way. If you're going to tell the truth.
Yeah, I am. I helped to point them in the right direction. However, the task of actually getting to that destination was theirs to accomplish.
She writes it down. And as for the task itself, I assume this creature had a lair of sorts. Did you find its location?
Yes. We found its lair.
Found its location?
Well, we kind of came across it because there was a river that wasn't normally where it was. We were heading up to Dalga, and we decided when we came across the river that we were going to head up and investigate, and it seemed a bit different. So, I mean,
Was it you and your companions who found that, or was it the proctors?
The river we all kind of found. It's hard to miss a river. I mean,
so who found it first? The person who found the river first was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but I believe it was actually Ace. Yeah.
He was flying ahead.
Was Ace, who had flown ahead on his steed.
And getting to the lair, did you assist them at all? She looks at you, Silren.
I'm sorry I keep referring to you, Jero, for this, because I guess I want to be truthful. Getting to the lair was like...
Fly! Whee!
Okay, yeah, no, they flew themselves up, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, they did. And any obstacles in your way? You said you slayed some of those creatures. Did you and your companions assist in that?
Kuma,
yep.
Knowing that it wasn't our target.
Enough said.
Yes.
She's continually writing as you're talking. And when you found the lair, did you all stay as just proctors, or did you assist in the slaying and killing of the dragon? Let me guess this time, Mary.
Mary. And unfortunately, I wasn't close enough to physically stop her this time.
I mean, we couldn't really control who the dragon was attacking, unfortunately.
Yes, you could have. They could have. Those three could have. I know their capabilities. They could have stayed further away. They could have just watched, as they were instructed to do. Kuma, I expect to be hot-headed and want to get in the fights and in on the action. Mary, I don't know what the fuck to expect from her.
As usual, the responsibility falls on me.
Yeah.
And so I take responsibility for their failures as proper proctors.
James, please stay put. Silverin, go fetch the other ones and bring them in here. Do you have a muzzle on you by any chance?
For Kuma again, or
Mary.
Unfortunately, I don't have one specifically for her.
Keep
I'm
telling you to
already headed
fucking
off to
buy
a
it.
tavern or something anyway.
When the DM knows there's 2 bards in the party.
Yeah.
they can-
just get a ball gag already and just shove it in. But anyways, as you're getting ready to leave, Mary, Silverin, you step out and all of you are summoned.
God damn it.
Clarification: is that just the proctors that are summoned? or the
All
whole
of
party?
you.
Okay.
All of you.
All right. Cool. Awesome.
And as they're coming to, Sullen does want to address Lauren before they get here. As for their actual capabilities, though, if you want my personal opinion, they are quite skilled and would be a valuable part of the Slayer's Take. But as it's not my decision, I will leave it to you.
Would you stake your
One of them.
reputation on that assessment?
Yes, I would.
Good.
Because from what I've seen, especially the one they call Dorzen, he seems to be a man of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will, if I'm being honest.
Good.
He's not a man. He's actually a Asimar.
Formerly horseman.
Hey, Dorzen.
Yes.
Hey,
All of you
Jim.
walk
There you
into
are.
this room and she gestures for you all to stand at the back.
Was
All
that
right.
you were formerly a horseman? How does that work?
Yes, it's doors and horsemen.
Huh.
I should make
Oh,
that my. I should
that's
do
like-
that. I should make that
Is
his
that
last
like a
name.
surname from Taldore? Horseman?
No, if anything, Mary, it's probably due to his reputation, if you get my meaning.
Yes.
Oh,
I
right. Well,
made a
yeah.
name for myself on the seas as the cavalry.
Lauren drops her book that she's been writing in loudly on the table. Whack! Silencing the room. Just like a teacher from the 60s.
You know, you can just say to be quiet.
I know, right?
Ace face palms.
Kuba shakes his head like, why are you antagonizing her?
No, we're already fucked, so Soren's already like, fuck it.
So, it comes to my attention that your proctors intervened in your endeavor, in your investigation.
Yes, I-
Such.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just kept letting him know that they were doing that. And sorry, go on.
Let her finish what she's saying.
As such, I cannot rate your all of your qualifications properly. However, since Silverin, who has been with the Take for long enough, has staked his and his companion's reputation on the
Hey.
three of you, you have one offer on the table. You all will strip down. Have those artifacts upon your persons taken away from you. Only keeping things that you can prove to me that you have earned. And start as gruntmen for the Slayer's Take. At the very bottom. If James, Dorzen, Ace accept this, the other three will be joining you as gruntsmen, losing their status of flag bearer.
Bye, I say and walk out.
As you reach for the door, a bolt, boom, right next to your hand.
Fine.
You look her in the eyes and you see that look. She always wants to kill you, but she knows if she kills you, you win.
Cheetah wins!
You are the TN to her Vegeta. You are. However, if you all choose to back out from here, we'll just take your earnings from the job done. Whatever loot you fall through, the creature itself, I assume Kuma has in his bag. And the three of them will just be reprimanded, and we'll probably put them on stable duty for a week.
Only a week.
Without magic.
Ah, okay.
Or shovels.
Yeah, much
Ooh.
So, this is your offer. How bad do you want to be slayers?
Well, all good stories do start at the beginning, right? So, start at the beginning, new beginnings, fresh start. Oh, I like it.
Dorzen, is this? I mean, I heard things about this place too, but I haven't seen anything to confirm it yet. Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes, I am sure that knowledge we seek is here. And I say that out loud.
Well, Jimmy's
Staring
talking out
her
loud.
down.
Yep. She doesn't waver. She just kind of leans on the other hip.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Dorzen starts
I
stripping
guess.
his adamantine plate mail.
Yeah. Ace drops his trowel. He drops trowel.
So, pointedly, Ace, you are keeping the rapier from Voldvik. Dorzen, you are keeping Pyre-Maul. As the only way you can wield these items is if you were actually worthy of them. Everything else, however, is being stripped from you. Jimmy, anything that you've made, you keep on your person, except for the things that are going to have to be modified for the new magical purposing. This is out of character, how we are repurposing the magic item setting so that they can join into the augmentation system with the rest of the universe.
When
Yay.
she said everyone stripped down, she means everyone, not just
Everyone.
the new guys.
Yeah, all of you.
I'm trying to find something that Jimmy hasn't made on his person.
Do you have any magical items that are weapons?
That he made, yeah, but sure, his firearm, his wand modified firearm.
Which, again, you can recreate, and it's not an issue for you.
Lauren, this male was from a basilisk that we killed a long time ago. Do I really have to give this up too? It's not.
It'll be in the locker when you prove yourself.
Well, no, I'm asking because it's not magical and stuff, but it's. You know,
Oh, then she really doesn't fucking care. It's not magical.
yeah, it's just so I can, as a druid, wear it.
Yeah, and for me, it's just my weapon, from what I remember, right?
Your boots, your weapon.
What boots? I don't have any boots.
One of you has boots.
My boots.
Yeah.
But one thing specifically, though, I'm not giving to the take, but I am gonna relinquish. I use conjure wordlid beings again.
Yep.
To summon 2 dryads.
Okay. They pop up. Solid.
Hannah,
Hey.
can you return this staff to my mother when you see her again?
Okie dokie.
All right. You have a good day, you two.
Yep. They both take the staff and they start fighting over who gets it.
Of course, you're gonna fight over a staff. And yeah, then I desummon them along with the staff.
Yep.
I'll place my short sword of warning on the table.
So for the purposes of this, if you have any magical armor as well, you're going to have to relinquish that. Any magical shields, weapons, anything that is meant for combat, relinquish.
Goodbye, Cape of the Mountain back. I used you
Oh
once.
shoot! And
So, so like bag of holding or whatever is fine, but if it's
Yeah.
armor, if it's like you said, combat
If it's
armor.
meant
Am
for
I gonna have to
combat,
give-
Ring of Protection is meant for combat.
Do I have to give up Alfie's headband of intelligence?
Fortunately, yeah.
Ah!
Well, that.
the last thing you have to remember him by.
Yeah, you fucking whatever the heck you are. Does she care about the saddle? Do I have to give her the saddle?
No.
Your old
It's
saddle.
purely utility, so no.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
All right,
What
what
about
else do I
potions?
have?
Potions are fine. They're not meant for combat. Like, you can drink a potion while walking because fuck it, I got hurt. Like, those are fine. It's mostly the things that affect combat stats.
Like armor class to hit damage.
Saving throws,
Saving throws.
casting spells, stuff like that.
So my necklaces of the Raven Queen and Prissa don't have to be given up.
No, they do not. They're focuses.
So,
And
What about the sword
That's
hilt?
short bow then.
oh.
The-
And we're
the
just
sh-
we're just setting down the stuff that's magical, not everything else.
She will go through your bags to be sure that none of you are trying
Well,
to hide
she said to
anything.
strip, so I started dropping trowel. But
Yeah,
then if I
yeah.
realized that
If
it's-
nobody
okay.
else is doing that, but you know.
Orson started removing his armor.
Yeah. But no, she will go through everybody's bags, be sure. Jimmy's bag takes an exceptional amount of time to go through. She's
Please.
very confused with everything she pulls out of it. And at this point, she's just gonna look at you, Jimmy, and go like, is this meant for fighting?
I mean,
It is no.
none of it's really meant for fighting.
And she'll just go
Dorson-
through that cycle with you because you can't. I don't think
He's
you
effectively going through a museum.
you cannot beat her insight.
I'm,
Yeah, exactly.
I can't beat anybody's insight, Jero. As long as we're getting this back, he like hands his shield over. That was a gift I got from a friend of mine in Whitestone. Please take care of it. And he takes his cloak off too, cloak of protection. That is not one of my infusions, but my ring of protection is an infusion. So if they take it, I'm just gonna make a new one.
Yeah, of course. And you possess that ability, but remember how we altered your capabilities of infusion. And I view this almost like you would be more curious about these other things, so why not? Like, it's new.
So a cloak and a shield is basically what I've got, unless the firearm is,
Yeah. So she takes all of these things, and when she realizes exactly how much money you all have on your persons, her jaw just kind of goes slack.
Yeah, we're
Like
fight pit
in-
champions.
In disbelief slack or just
Yeah.
Dorson, thank you for the use of this vicious scimitar. I'll give it back to you now, and I don't know what you want to do with it.
She's
I
gonna
suppose.
grab that, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yep. So fine. Fuck it.
As you wink. So she takes everything else. Wonderful. Now we do have an armory here where you can gather up whatever you want from it, but you're not going to find anything outside of basic equipment and gear for all of you. Unless, of course, you wish to outfit yourself with some masterworked product that some of our more accommodating individuals can do here. So, you're all starting at Gruntsman. That is your new ranks. She goes over and takes the necklaces from the three of you and hands you all over a very boring necklace made pretty much out of a twisted piece of wood in a circle. It is the lowliest status you can be inside of the entire Slayers.
Mary, welcome to the consequences of your actions.
As if this was only my actions that caused this.
It was a group
fucktard.
effort from all of you.
I have so many necklaces now.
But anyways, feel free to outfit yourselves with whatever you need from the armories. Pay for it as you have to. And, of course, the six of you are now going to be teamed together.
All right. Well,
And
Wait, what does that mean? Like, do we have a team captain, or do we have like a team name, or do we have like a team uniform?
I leave that all up to you. That is Jimmy's responsibility in particular.
As
Jimmy
far as-
decides who's the leader.
If anything, Jimmy, why don't you work on making uniforms? Sylvan says as sarcastically as possible. As for leader,
Yeah, I can do that. I'll make us some. We'll have them by tomorrow. I promise.
Sarcasm does not work on him.
I'm learning that. That being said, as far as leadership goes, I usually had to handle these two. And from the looks
Wow.
of it,
I
from the
don't
looks of
think
it-
that words means what you think it means.
ha-
Yeah.
handling.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't know what I think it means.
Yeah.
Don't
Have you
try
ever
to
heard the
point
f-
yourself into some sort of leader position here, Sylvan. You've been very useful, but don't
I vote for doors in.
don't presume.
Oh, we're voting.
Do we? Oh.
Dorsen's been a good leader so far, my friend.
How the hell did that happen?
He led us through some very hard times and helped save the world. I think he can lead us through this.
Oh yeah, did I ever get a title from doing that?
No,
Champion
you're
of the
just
Raven
known
Queen.
as the Dorzen Champion of the Raven Queen.
I mean, that's a title.
Yeah.
And yet he's a lonely gruntsman.
Yep.
Still
But it
kick
makes
your
for
ass.
such a beautiful story.
You think you could kick my ass? I'd like to see you try, boy.
Well, I turn to the
No.
lady in charge. Is there a fight pit here?
There's always a fight pit here.
I'm new.
Regardless, all of you get out of here. Leave. Now.
Someone leaves.
Yep.
Ace looks around, pulls his trousers back up.
Kuma will,
You had him down the entire time. Like I know you put him down, but I thought you put him up.
Kuma will head to the armory.
Alrighty.
I assume he knows about the loot that we got from the dragon at this point.
Yeah, you're allowed to keep it. Because you all accepted the deal.
We should really put those gems in the party loot note, all of them.
Yeah, might as well now.
Uh-huh. Give me a sec. I'll put mine in as well.
I can't spell for jack all, so excuse the typos.
Horde with an O.
I'm going to when we get to the armory, I'm going to grab a shield.
Alrighty. Just deduct it from your character's wealth. When you get down there, though, this is also going to be your opportunity to outfit yourself with augmented items and armaments and weapons. So don't choose all of that yet. More importantly, we'll say for the next week or so, you find yourselves getting acclimated to the environment. Getting used to the enthralls of this beautiful landscape and the system that this guild has. For many of you, this is your first time ever belonging to a guild like this. Mary, Silrin, and Kuma, despite the fact that you are far more accomplished than many of the Slayers, your position here leaves you at the bottom of the barrel. And so you are getting laughed at, you're being made fun of behind your backs. It's kind of like belonging to a frat house.
Oh, by the way, you said this is over the next couple days or weeks, right?
Week. It's the next 5 days
week?
because we're getting to the important thing that we wanted to do from the beginning.
Yep.
Right. Just quick thing. Soen does fulfill his promise. He does summon his pixie friends for Dwarven Ale, but then he also points out in particular the people that made fun of him and his companions.
Of course.
Dorzen's going to
but-
be drinking with the pixies.
Of course. When in Rome. So, you all begin getting acclimated to the environment. And Ace, every day leading up to that Friday, you keep looking at your pocket watch and feel the dread of that event coming. As much as you are a storyteller, you're still a human being at the end of the day. So, doors in. You're also noticing the impact on Ace as he's been paying much more close attention to it than you usually do. And Jimmy, how
Why do
are
you
you
think
with
he's drinking?
dates?
With what?
Dates.
Dates? Like prunes?
No, not like the fruit, not the fruit, not the activity, but like
There's an
the
event
calendar.
coming up. Do you
Like a
remember or not?
calendar.
Dude, Jimmy doesn't. He wouldn't remember anything.
Alrighty, so
He
Jimmy is oblivious.
He is focused on
I thought that
whatever
was
it is right in front of him.
That was the best answer. What, like prunes?
With Silrin's perception and an insight and stuff, he'd probably notice Ace is going do something, right?
He seems a little more stressed out, to say the least.
So, you look like you're about to be late for a very important date, or however that stupid rhyme goes. What is bothering you, Ace?
Lots of things bother me. The people that chew with their mouth open.
That's Kuma.
Nuts. People that chew on ice cubes. that bother
Also
me quite a
Kuma.
bit. So yeah, that's about it.
So you're annoyed with Kuma as probably not as much as I am, but yeah, that
No,
tracks.
I just have some thoughts going on that you don't need to be aware of.
All right. As long as it doesn't affect your in combat or when danger's here.
Oh, never. In fact, it's only made me better.
All right. Well, if you need anyone to talk to, Dorzin
reach out.
or Jimmy seem like good people to talk to about that shit. And then he walks away.
So, the morning of the event, Mary, do you mind changing your display name on Zoom? As Sir Uric appears.
It does?
He's going to appear, yeah.
He's hosting
right.
the event.
That was two different
Yeah.
thoughts. That was two different thoughts. We're gonna be
Yeah.
Quick question: Is this still in Vasselheim, or did we come back to Taldori now?
You're
We're
still
getting
in Vasselheim. I will let you know when you're in Taldore.
Okay.
All right, let me just change my mental state first.
No, just think of like Bastion's my best friend. Anyone not a human is not a human. I don't know.
Hey, Uric,
well,
long
his
time no
thoughts
see.
now
Here's
is
this
everyone
thief.
in this city is below me. That's
So,
You are the head of a religion, so that fits.
Ace, Dorzin, and Jimmy, you all notice Sir Uric walking up the stairs of the Slayer's Take holding a young girl? Baby girl?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Oh my god, you had a child.
Well, yes.
Either that, or you may have kidnapped it based off that reaction. But go ahead.
Well, who the hell are you?
Sir Uric, ignore.
Who's this asshole?
Exactly. How are you, Sir Uric? And I go up and I'll shake his hand and
As you're all having
Orson
this
gives him a
conversation,
big hug.
as you're all having this conversation, Mary has already walked out of the building. Just
To
nice
avoid
to see
having
you
to
guys
talk to
again.
himself.
for now. For now.
Quick question: Did you?
It's so adorable. Oh my god,
I
Mary, come
know.
over. You gotta see this.
I don't think Mary likes kids.
Quick question: You're dressed like a noble, so you're obviously a noble. You act like one too. Did you come here on a carriage or something?
Have you ever
with lots
spoken
of
to a
wealth?
noble before?
Yes,
Kneel,
unfortunately.
peasant.
Yeah, just try. Try.
Sneak up behind him.
good
Good luck
do
with
you,
that.
Do you mind
Jimmy,
where?
her name is Rosalind. Actually.
It's beautiful. Where did you get the name from?
Well, it's my great grandmother's name actually.
Fantastic.
Well, was rather. Anyway, right. Well, it's been almost a year now since, well, you know.
It is today.
Right. I was thinking it's about time to do some, well, to mark the occasion, rather.
Yes.
The hell are you talking about?
You came all this way?
Well, I mean, as the head of the Church of Serenray, it's not that big of a deal for him, I would assume.
Well, it is somewhat. I've been on a boat for quite some time, but but anyway, if you want to go back to Iman, I can take you there right away if you want.
Yes.
Your child all this way on a boat?
Of course.
Oh.
She needs adventure in the beginning. Needs to start seeing the world and how.
But before we go, Sir Yurik, we're kind of we're on a new team now. So this is Silrin, and that's behind you is Kuma, and Mary just wandered off. I told her you had a baby.
Right,
and-
Silrin, was it? Yeah, Sir Yurik Falcone.
Yes, I'm aware of who you are.
High Priest of Sarenrae and Lord of Iman.
When did that happen?
No, I'm just messing.
Oh no, that's factually correct. All of
All
that.
right, yeah.
You are a
Yeah.
lord of Iman.
Yeah.
But not the Lord.
No,
You-
no.
I'm
left
just
out the
saying
A.
Lord so you can
Yeah.
sort of read into it however you like.
And Roslyn is her name?
Yeah.
Roslyn will look at Silrin and Kuma, point and go, "Kneel, peasants!"
How old is this child?
Less than one.
Oh, she takes after her father.
She's very
Oh.
adept.
Interesting choice of first words.
Hey, Sir Super Fang. Might have a new
Well,
chew
it's-
toy.
You see a puppy dire wolf walk over to you, Sir Yurik. Oh boy, is that a baby pup?
It's a baby.
What's
Yes.
this?
I am Lord, or sorry.
Is this one of Jimmy's?
Sir Superfang the Amazing.
I am Sir Superfang the Amazing. I am a noble.
All right. Well,
Well, you should be excited, Super Fang. He is a noble too.
Oh, wonderful. Can you teach me how to noble? Is it like being fat?
sure. Well,
Well, first you greet each other as normal, and then you mark each other.
Oh, okay, I can do that. And she starts circling around you.
I'm about to kick him.
Oh, that is a quick way to have Sir Yurik smited.
No, not just by the DM.
Yeah.
By Sarenrae.
Oh no,
is
I was
the
gonna say
DM?
Silrin, but
So,
You smell like sunshine.
well, thank you. You probably smell well for your kind as well.
Thank you.
Um,
Glad to see you haven't
Sir
changed, Jurek. I
Superfang,
just smacked
was
him on the
it?
back.
well, happy to meet you, Sir Superfang.
Yes.
Jimmy, is this one of your creations?
No,
It looks pretty
this is
alive.
one of their friends. He talks, which is a little different. He's
you
pretty
guys?
nice.
Well, yeah, I'm just well, be careful not to. You're not allowed to play with my daughter.
It's okay. Mary can take care. Mary, where are you?
Oh, well, I'm over here.
Can you do that thing that you do?
Hello.
Jimmy, don't bother her. She's busy.
I'm asking Mary to press the digitate Sir Yurik so he's no longer peed upon.
Yeah.
Oh, he did actually do that?
No, Sir Superfang just circled you a couple times.
Oh,
right.
okay, yeah. Because
Disregard. Disregard.
I roll insight to figure out why I never seen Mary and Sir Yurik at the same time. No.
Well, no, I was
They are
gonna use the
lovers from a
excuse.
past life.
I was gonna use the excuse that Mary was probably looking through Sir Yurik's carriage for goods and shit.
No. Mary is just Sir Yurik in a dress.
Yeah.
That's why I never seen it in the same room. It's like
I just played out a dialogue between the two. Well, a very short one, admittedly. but-
Hey, you threw your voice.
Yes, sorry, Eric. I think I'm ready to leave anytime you are.
Right. Well, I suppose you guys are coming too, and you, milady, yes, probably. I think.
Yes, we're
Right.
technically a team now, so we have to keep going together.
Mary, was it? Yes. I give Ace or Dorsey a sort of a like.
If
I'm
anything,
going-
it's those two. Sylvan gestures the ace.
And I suppose you are supposed to come back to Iman with us, Cinder or
Sylvan.
something, right? Well, I suppose. All right. Okay, hold hands then, and we'll get going.
Great. All right. Sylvan kneels down and holds out his hand. Fang, paw.
How many people can this teleport?
All of you.
Yep. So I take the hands and we stand in circles. What a recall!
So
And your baby was left on the doorsteps of the slave.
It's in like a wrap around my chest or something.
Oh, if anything, that's her backstory. I was left as a baby.
he has a baby harness on his chest. Like he's fine.
Yeah.
But
It
now
says you
all of
gotta
his
be holding
servants,
hands.
all of his servants have to sail back.
Oh,
It's like
poor
what's-
cook.
I could imagine that too. It's like, oh, hey, we finally got here today. We'll probably have a few days of rest and everything. Sir Yurik's going to take care of everything. Hey, where'd Sir Yurik go? Oh, yeah, I just got word. He used magic to instantly get back to Iman, and he wants us back there ASAP.
4 months on a boat.
What are you
That's- I think
talking
it's
about?
only a
That's
week.
their vacation, 4 months away from him.
His ego is just inflated beyond
Alrighty.
recognition.
So, as you all arrive back, let's move you back to the Tal'Dorei map.
Yay.
It's been so long.
I know.
I miss it. Oh my god, there's the dead body right there.
You all appear inside of Iman, right inside of the Church of Sarenrae, where you immediately hear the applause and loud celebration of the city behind you. The doors are open. The floor is laid with rose petals all across it, pink in nature. Sir Yurik, your second in command, Priest Ovelio, looks at you. I'm glad that you all had safe travels today.
Oh, yes. It's, well, the journey over was a bit tedious, but the way back was quite fast, as you know.
Of course. All of you, welcome back to Iman. It seems that you have recruited a few more in your absence.
On that note, I turn to the other 3 people. Shut up, behave, questions tomorrow.
What?
I can do that. And
Then start
Sylvan
doing
looks
it
to
now.
Mary
As
and
if,
Kuma.
Silverin.
Now,
This is not your place. Do not ruin this. Start now.
regardless, welcome home, champions of Iman. We are so very pleased that you all are safe and well. We have preparations in order. However, the city does need to see you, at least for an hour. If your time becomes tedious, we have worked together with the Church of Night for you all to find solitude away from the crowds.
Do you mean my church or a different church?
Your church.
Okay.
In Sarah Ray's eyes, the Church of the Raven Queen is referred to as the Church of Night because it's too dark and gloomy.
So we represent the day and they represent the night, which so we've put up something of a twilight zone, if you will.
The difference is night and day.
There's something on the wing.
So, you all head out into the city. Now, as you walk out, you all hear the loud, boisterous crowd engulfing around. Why is none of my fucking music working? 1 second, everybody.
Oh, I heard it for a second.
It's not working on my display, and I think I know why.
One guy in chat tried to do tomato.
Alrighty.
Where's the fight pit?
So, now let's play that same music as we're getting there. We're getting there. It takes a minute to load all of this, unfortunately, which is why I don't want to refresh if I can help it.
So many files.
I have no idea. There it is. It's working. So, you all walk into the open cityscape of Iman. Everybody else who's less familiar with this terrain, you're hit with the incredible warmth and smell of the salty water right outside of where you are. You see the crowd looks at the three of them with admiration and love as they all begin applauding loudly. The crowd begins walking over to the four of them. The head priestess pulls the other three of you back a little bit. Please, just give them their moment. You don't mind.
Not a problem.
And you see the crowd is starting to move up and hand the four of them offerings. They start giving simple things like flower entraced necklaces, bracelets, and begin giving them more expensive, luxurious things instead. Jewelry and gifts, little bears for your daughter, Sir Uric. That would be about the 1,000th one that she has. I can't assume you wouldn't spoil the shit out of her. She is a human, so. So, the crowd seems to be giving you all a very strong admiration. And for the three of you who don't know this trio as much, it's kind of odd, to say the least. They definitely demand more respect. And the Sir Uric gains it as well, but, you know, whatever. Breaking through the crowd, the four of you recognize Mitch walking forward.
I'm actually happy to see you.
Well, it is a pleasure. It has been a while for some of you. So, I would be interested in handing you all these. Mitch hands the four of you letters for the ceremony later. He looks at you, Sir Uric. Do I have permission to say goodbye?
You do.
He gives a very deep bow towards you. All of you have sealed envelopes now. Silrin, please send them to them, if you would like. None of you read it yet. Don't read it yet.
Just heads up too. There's only one for everyone, but then there's one specifically for Dorzen.
Alrighty. Send that to them. Or just post it in
unless-
general chat if you're cool with that. Just,
Do you want me to give the
one for
the-
everybody in general chat. The one for Dorzen, send to Dorzen.
I was gonna ask about the NPC ones.
You already sent me the one that matters for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorzen. There you go.
The crowd begins inviting the four of you over to events, over to tables, as the entire city is in a lovely state of euphoria, it would appear. They all seem ecstatic, though the look on the other four would suggest otherwise. Through the crowd, you do notice two individuals here. You see Vexalia, though she's keeping to herself, and she seems to be interacting with her son and her two daughters.
Which son?
The one that you're familiar with, Jimmy. You also notice, kind of slumped away at the same podium that Vexalia is in front of, is Keyleth. Though she has 4 armed Ashari surrounding her. She has the same pained smile that she always has, where she's not really sure what she's supposed to be doing, but yeah. No. The crowd coaxes the 4 of you, and over the next hour or so, each of you begins slipping away back to one of the 2 churches. Just the energy of it all is a bit too much, and contrary to the significance of the event. The other 3, Mary, Silren, and Kuma, you do watch as they all sneak away eventually. We'll bring you back over to the Church of Sarenrae, which is closed off from the public just for today. There is a ceremony out front that is being held for Pike. However, the building itself is off limits. Uh-oh, he left? Dropped the call.
He's still in Roll20. I think he just, connection.
Yeah, he's not Discord either right now.
Yeah, it means one of his computers just went down. He'll be back.
Jimmy's trying to give like some of the offerings back to the people who are like have approached him, and trying to entertain some of the littler kids with like a little like display on ouch, like spinning breakdance style on the ground in front of him.
And it's lively. It's wonderful in appearance.
I'm just trying to pad some time.
Yeah. I'll have Mitch approach over towards you, Jimmy. James.
Haven't seen you in person in a while. You're looking good.
You look stronger.
Maybe. I might have grown like half an inch. I don't know. It's been a while, but I wasn't expecting to see you here. Like in a city.
Well, I wanted to say my goodbyes to Prissa. And not gonna lie, I am a little to thank for this event, though I don't seek their admiration. I like to see how they celebrate.
this is your doing, I'd say you're doing a pretty good job.
All of this was Sir Yurik.
Yeah, of course.
The holiday was suggested by the Taldori Council, but he organized the event and has been sending messages back and forth between many of the caretakers to make sure everything is precise.
So you've known about it this whole time? You didn't mention it once. It was a nice surprise. It really is.
So, let's just have small talk for today. Business can wait until tomorrow.
Of course.
He looks confused for a minute. It's nice weather. Compared to where you were, I mean, honestly, it's a little humid.
Are you talking to me? I didn't.
Oh, yes, I apologize. He's not good at small talk. He's used to talking with a purpose.
Like Jimmy's looking around. I mean, it's not bad. I don't pay attention to the weather that much, actually. Yeah, it is. It is a good day.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I worked on your firework installation, non-magical ones. They're a little difficult around forests. We need to add in a little bit more of the compact powder to project it a little higher into the air. Apparently they have a burn radius of close to 300 to 400 feet, and this is the closest he can do to small talk with you. Like, just...
Yeah. Well, if you just make it a little more combustible, that'll like cut down on the flammability of it, but it's a little dangerous, so you got to make sure it gets further up there. It's a tough balance to do, especially considering there's so many trees around Amon. Yeah. Have you seen Sir Yurik's daughter?
No. Children... No. For lack of a better term, they frighten me.
Yeah.
I don't understand how something can be so compact yet fragile and powerful. It doesn't make sense.
Very, very fragile. Yeah, it's getting so uncomfortable for Jimmy at this point too.
But anyways, we are going to move forward. Sorry, Ace, but he seemed to drop all platforms right now, so we're just going to move forward. And when he gets back in, uh-oh.
There he is.
Uh-oh. Sir Yurik, just talk to Mary for a minute.
Right, so you're with these other two? Yes, well, regrettably. Well, at least, screw it, yes, I am with them. All right, well, I'm glad to see there's at least some semblance of normality still there. Oh, well, you mean the... right, well... There's a bit of a scaly theme to our little entourage, I suppose. Right. Well, that's... fair enough. So what do you do, then? Oh, a little bit of everything. I'm somewhat of a... an actor, I guess you could say. Oh, right. So, well, that's actually Ace. I think he was making. Yeah, he wrote a play. I've asked to be included in it.
Sir Yurik, did you know Mary prays? I hear her pray every night.
What? Well,
Yes,
that's
she and Ace pray together.
I'm clipping that.
But I'm aware.
I don't know what god it is. She doesn't have any symbols or anything. It's weird.
But she's very devout about it. She and Ace just walk off, and then we hear her praying so loudly.
Don't loop Ace into this.
well. Just fuck off, you all. They're lying. They're all liars. They're really good at it too.
Jimmy, you're muted.
Jimmy does not lie. Don't even go there.
Jimmy can't lie.
You can say that your character hasn't done that I'm implying something, but
Mary can persuade everyone to believe that you're a liar.
No.
Good luck.
All right.
Jero, how would that work? Is someone such a good liar to persuade an innocent person to be considered a liar?
I think it's more of you would confuse them into accidentally not knowing what they're talking about.
Yeah.
By the way, so Yurik, were you
Right,
the one I heard about Inamon about who married their horse as they
Well, I didn't marry my horse, of course. Are you insane?
I'm as the authority to marry the horse to some other horse. Are you that guy that I've heard about?
Well, let's say I was. What's your take on that?
Well, I was about to offer you a deal if you'd be up for it. As you've met Fang, Cyril looks to the pup. She can talk. I can also make your horse talk
You
for a
can.
monetary value.
Well, how much?
1,500.
Make it 1,000, and you have a deal.
1,500.
I'll pay it. I
He
didn't
literally
get you,
offered.
I didn't get you a wedding gift or anything, and you new baby. I would love to give you this gift. And Jimmy, like, you see him take out this little trinket. It looks like a small box, and he like does something, and there's a giant chest next to him, and he throws it open, and there's just a mountain of gold inside. Counts out 1,500, and he's like, Soren, you gotta do it. You can, right?
Yes, I can.
So I just realized Jimmy's a leprechaun.
Yep.
Oh, that would be interesting. Sure, all right, yes. Let's
Jimmy
go.
does pause, and when you say
Oh.
yes, he just starts jumping and like starts scooping some of the gold and gets like a little pack.
I didn't actually think you would say it. I'll be by tomorrow then.
Can you not do it?
I can do it, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
But I do need 8 hours, as well as I need to refocus myself on the spell.
Oh, plenty of time. Yeah.
Oh, all right, tomorrow then. You can swing by my mansion and, at, let's say, 11 a.m.?
I'll drop by when I'm prepared.
Well, I'm a busy man. I won't always be at home.
Well, your horse isn't a busy horse, is he?
Well, I want to be there.
You want to experience his first words.
Papa York, it's good to meet you. My name's Bastion.
Why did you kill all those people?
Whoa, you got loud as fuck right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
super loud.
gain is
Well,
really
now.
high.
That is
You're still
way
loud.
too high. Turn your gain down a lot.
Try now? No, now you're muted.
Yeah, now you're just muted. Anyways, we have the okay from Ace to keep moving forward. So. Everybody. After an hour passes or so, You all find yourselves back inside of the Church of Sarenrae. Breathing and feeling just that light flutter in your chest as the anxiety of the situation is beginning to sit in. The mood is now lying down. Sir Yurik leads you all. Kuma, Silrin, Mary. Sir Yurik, would you allow the three of them in? You're muted.
I'm a bit hesitant at first, but I'll give them a very clear message and just say that. All right, I will let you in on the condition that you do not make any unnecessary noise. Just be respectful and stay a little bit in the background. Do you agree?
Everybody was muted because I heard somebody breathing.
Fine. I can do that.
Good.
I can as well, although I would like an explanation eventually, but that'll wait till later.
Right. Well, you seem like the type who should shut up a bit more, so that's all right. Let's go in then.
So, you all walk over to the back room. You all have to go down a flight of stairs before coming to the ceremony chambers here in the estate. Sir Yurik, every precise instruction you've given the head priest over the past 4 months of travel has been upheld. There is a podium laced in ivory and fine fabrics. There is a silhouette of daffodils and daisies surrounding all the way around. And lying on this podium is Prissa. Perfectly preserved, not a single day aged this entire time. She lies there in a white dress that was placed upon her by a blind priest with the helps of priestesses. She lies with her book against her chest. And the mask she received from the vision journey. Every single detail. And you look her over with a scrutinous eyes, being sure exactly how it needs to happen. Now, there's only a handful of people down here. Aside from the party, you all see Chris's parents, Mitch, her tiny kobold friend, and her favorite professor. You look around the room, and it's a very, very small gathering. Mitch approaches over towards you, Sir Uric. I tried finding the blacksmith. She's over by the docks and didn't seem like she was coming.
Okay. Did she give any clear reason?
She's angry at you all.
Right. Well,
If you would like, I will keep the chambers open after you're all done.
yeah, do that.
You all stand around. Mitch takes a step forward. You all have known her throughout different phases of her life. And we're all asked to gather here for a ceremony. The last thing she did, request of me, was to hand out these letters. Now, as a special goodbye, please read them. Krissa, would you like to read the letters out loud?
Oh boy. Sure. Give me a sec to just change the little thing like Sir Uric there. Oh boy. I'm suddenly nervous. Don't know why. I saw this coming.
This time it was not a surprise.
Yeah, that's true. So I have to get back on the
Yeah.
page.
Feel free to
which-
change your token image as well if you would like.
Oh, okay. Which one should I start with?
The one for everybody. That's the only one you need to be reading.
Okay.
This is the one that all of the players interact with.
All right. So I'm trying to get some mindset and voice. Hey everyone, I'm sorry for dying. I really didn't mean for it to happen, though I'd be lying if I said I didn't expect it. I'm not as tough as all of you, nor am I as powerful, but I believe in you all. All I really am is a scholar, but I feel honored to have lived and seen you in action, as if I was living in the stories I had read as a child. It was scary and trying at times, but I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. I hope all your future adventures are thrilling and full of hope. Jimmy, keep at it. You're really smart, and I know one day you'll make your own vestiges. Just make sure you're careful. Sometimes you space out, and people take advantage of you because of it. So, Yurik, I know you'll be able to live up to the hopes of who you want to be, and I know you've been struggling with it, but I believe you've done your brother proud. I'm proud of you, anyways. Please continue to support my great-great-aunt Pike, as, while I'm rather jealous of it, you're much closer to her than I could ever be. If anything, try to help support her work in the Church of Serenray, as I think she should spend more time with her friends, since there's a likelihood she'll outlive most of them. Canaroth, please don't lose yourself to that deal you made. If I might make a suggestion, find a way to manipulate the deal in accordance to a mutual goal, so that you can both use up the favors and not do something that would break you physically, mentally, and sorry, I left the tab. Physically, mentally, and or, or emotionally. Have Magum assist you. He's very smart, and despite how he seems, he's earned my trust. I'm not entirely sure what your ultimate goal is in the long run, but I know it's a good one, and I believe you'll be able to achieve it. That being said, you're my friend, but if you hurt Ogda, I will haunt you and curse you as a ghost or something. Ace, our time together was relatively short, but enjoyable. I'm happy to have been a part of your story, as you are an amazing storyteller. I'm sorry that I couldn't have made it have a happier ending. Dorzen, I have a separate letter for you, but in summary, it is what I wanted to tell you and my hopes for your future. Sorry if there's one part in that sounds creepy. I meant to cross it out completely, but I already sealed it in the end and didn't have any more envelopes to use, so please ignore it. The creepy part, not the letter. Your friend, your ally, and your friendly neighborhood gnome, Prissa Trickfort.
As you all begin smiling, would anybody like to say anything before they seal the room?
I'll look around the room, just to each and everyone, just nodding solemnly and trying to see if anyone wants to say a few words. If not, then I'll speak up. We all know the challenges we faced a year ago, and I also turned my attention quickly to the three newcomers, and Prissa remains a hero, and she will remain with us in our hearts as long as we decide to keep her there, which I hope will be until our final breaths. If there is anyone who wants to speak up and say any other farewells of their own, do so now.
If I may, I think what Krista did was really brave and cool, and definitely speaks volumes that she definitely thought about this a lot. It's all here in the letter, but I don't want to say goodbye, and I don't think we should, but we know she's not dead, and I think she did an amazing thing, but she's not gone. She can't be. And Jimmy just squeezes the paper in his hand, and he's shaking a bit.
I just look back to him with a comforting nod, basically. I'm not saying anything. And then I turn to Dorzen. Dorzen.
Dorzen approaches Prissa's podium. There's like a glass, right? Sorry.
No. She's been magically and divinely preserved.
Dorzen leans into Prissa's ear. I don't know if I'll be able to bring you back, but I will free you, no matter what. And he gives a little kiss on her forehead and backs away.
Xanpa and her parents all seem to be huddled around each other at the foot of the podium, none of them able to articulate properly. As you step back, Dorzen, all of you spend as much time as you need in this room. I think this is where we're ending tonight's session. Players, thank you all very much. Prissa, we will, and I hate to say this, miss a gnome. And we will see you all again next session.